Creating interactive PDFs for your business can be a lot of fun. It can really bring a PDF to life and make it more easy to use and more exciting for that end user. Now, I've created a few different videos on how you can go about making your PDFs interactive. And in this video, what I wanted to do is share some different ways we could use interactive PDFs to really get you inspired and thinking about ways that you can really elevate your PDFs for your business so that you can give your customers and clients a better experience. So they're excited to open your PDFs and not just storing them away in some folder that they're never going to look at ever again. They're going to be excited to download the PDFs you create because they know that they're going to be fun, that you put a lot of effort into them, and they're something that's enjoyable to use. So let's take a look at 5 ways to use interactive PDFs to elevate your business. So our first one is creating opt-ins. So an opt-in can be as simple as just a plain PDF with some text and images, keeping it really simple. But we can really enhance things and make things even more exciting for our audience and make it a more fun user experience by making them interactive. So this is an example of one that I created where I went and put tabs on the side. So I refreshed an old PDF basically. The original one was just text on a page, kept it quite simple, but I decided to enhance it by making it an interactive PDF. That way people can go through it more easily and it just feels like a more fun experience. People are going to enjoy going through a PDF when there's a bit more interaction going on. So you can see here I've put tabs on the side that link to the different sections, which can make it really easy to go through the booklet and find different things and also go back. So if they're looking through and they want to go back to a certain part, they can. Then what I've done is also add in some links to different things. So I've got here some extra resources and linked to a video. So that's another thing you can do with adding links with an interactive PDF is actually link to other resources. So this could be blog posts, podcasts, videos, any kind of additional resource. So it's easily linked. So you can have a nice little link here. So you've got an image of it, say watch now, make it feel sort of exciting. And then all you have to do to add the link is click on it, click the 3 dots and link. And you can, up the top here, put in your link. Now it's the same with the tabs. With the tabs, to link them to different parts of the page, we're just going to click on them and you're going to click on those 3 dots and link. And then what you do is you actually pick a page. So you notice here, it actually gives you the option of choosing which page it links to. So you can have a page or you can write in a link. So if you wanted to go to external link, you write what that link is. So you can link things within the actual PDF or you can link things externally. So this all adds some interaction to it because people can click through the actual PDF to different sections and they can also click off to other things. Now another way we can make it interactive too is adding in bits that people can fill in. Now in Canva you can't set up the section where you actually can add text and fill this in, but you can use other software like Adobe Acrobat or PDF Escape. I do have some videos on how to do this if you want to do that, so make sure you check them out if you want to see how you can do this, but that can add extra interactivity too, and then it doesn't feel like just something that they download and just put on their computer, forget about. They can actually interact with it more, so they're not also just clicking links, they can start adding information too, to put down their own thoughts, making it a little bit of a hybrid where it's got some workbook elements to it. Now, being an opt-in on the final page, I also have an invite to go the next step. So often when you do some sort of opt-in, you also want to invite people to something else that you are selling or something else that you want to upgrade them to. So in this case, I wanted to invite them to watch a free workshop, which would lead to a paid offer. So then because I've made this interactive, again, I can link to that. So I can have that button so that people can click on it and go to it. They can also see a visual to get an idea of they can also see that image to get a visual of what it might look like. So it really invites them in and gets them excited and gets them feeling excited to actually click and have a look. So as you can see, adding those interactive elements has made an opt-in a lot more exciting than just a PDF with some text on a page. Next up, we have workbooks. So as you can see, I did quite a similar style for these workbooks. So basically, if you have some sort of course, if you've got something where you've got students and they need to work through something, or if it's for your clients even, if you want to create some sort of workbook, you can make it much more interesting by making it interactive. And it's going to feel more enjoyable enjoyable to go through as a workbook. So you probably experienced a variety of different styles of workbooks if you've done courses before. Some that are very boring and some that are a little bit more interesting. So you want to, of course, make it quite branded, make it look beautiful and make it more exciting in that respect, but we also want to make it interactive. So again, I've added tabs so people can go to different sections. I've also created sections where people can write things. So again, going on an external site like Adobe Acrobat or PDF Escape and adding in sections where people can actually put in their text so they don't have to print off the workbook to be able to fill it in, they can do it on their computer. So then they'd have the ability to fill it in any kind of PDF reader of their choice. So with workbooks, you can add sections for text. You can also add sections where people can upload images. There are lots of different things we can add to it to make it really interactive so somebody can really interact with that workbook and they're not feeling like, oh, I've got to print it off to use it, or now I've just got to copy out the questions and write it in a notebook. They can do it all on their computer and it's a fun experience. They can click through. You can even have links to extra resources for them as well. Maybe you want to show a video example of something, they can click on that, and then they can also fill in questions. So this can really enhance workbooks by making them interactive because they're more exciting and more accessible and easy to use. Now the next one is client guide. So if you hand out any kind of PDF to your clients, think about making it interactive to make it more interesting. So this could be things like your pricing lists, so adding all that information for pricing, or questionnaires that you send out to your clients. So we can have things like this where it's a questionnaire and they can actually fill it in. And you can also have guides where maybe you've got a section where they can click off to go and read more information, where they can click off and maybe see a video, maybe even embed a video so they can watch something where you introduce a bit more about what you do in your work. Maybe they can click through to see your portfolio. Then you can also have these fillable things where they can actually fill in a questionnaire with more of their details to help you better give them a pricing, or whether it's just to start working with you and have that questionnaire. There's a lot of ways that we can also use these interactive PDFs so that we can make the client experience more enjoyable and also easier for them to give you information to start work on their project. What I like about this is it's also a cheaper way of doing it. So there are client management softwares out there where you can be sending off full-on forms and things. Often they cost money. So this is a great way if you are just getting started to really create a client experience where they feel like there's this nice experience. They've got this beautiful branded PDF that they can fill in and it's not costing you a lot of money. So you're not having to pay for, not needing subscriptions to different services to be able to do all these things, to be able to get your client information. And it keeps it quite simple because you can send that same PDF over and over again to every client. So it makes things simpler and also cheaper for you, which is going to be especially helpful if you are just getting started and just dabbling in the world of client work, because you're able to make a good impression without having to make big investments. Now the next one we have is catalogs. So this is great if you have products or if you have some sort of special event where you want to promote different things. So this was the one that I did last year for Black Friday and the holidays. I created this interactive PDF as a catalog and made it really fun. So I made it so people can download the PDF and have an interactive PDF, or they can also use it as a flip book. So that's the other option too, is if you want to create something that's really fun and interactive, is turning it into a flip book, and you can check out how I did that in my flip book video, or you can just simply make it as a PDF. So either way, what we can do is link things. So we can in the contents actually link the contents pages so people will be taken to a certain page very quickly. You can have links to go and buy certain things. You can embed videos, so you can show off your products and things like that. And of course, if you didn't want to make it a flip book, but you're just going to go for the basic PDF, you could also add in tabs to click through things as well. So there's a variety of different things we can do to make really fun and beautiful catalogs to show off your products or to do special promotions. Our final one is a little bit more of a simpler one, and that's a media kit. So if you are creating some sort of media kit, rather than just doing a very basic PDF just with some text and images, you can also add in links and make it a little bit more interactive. So rather than just simply putting some stats down and things like that, we could actually link it to different accounts so that people can check out things. You could maybe even put a picture of a video and link to that video where you go into more detail or share more about yourself. So if you want to share more than what you just put in that media kit, you can actually make it interactive in that way as well. So that's another idea, is to make a really beautiful media kit PDF and actually put in links and interactive elements in it so that it stands out and you're able to add in more content than just what's on the page. So obviously media kits are often quite short, maybe just 1 or 2 pages. So if you want to share a bit more, help people connect with you, get to know you a bit more, you can be linking off to other things so they can check that out really easily. So as you can see, these are all ways we can use interactive PDFs to really enhance things, to really create an experience for that person that is receiving it, and to make it stand out more than just the average PDF. Let me know in the comments below which of these type of interactive PDFs you're going to try and design and create for your business. And if you'd like to learn more about using Canva, about graphic design and branding, make sure you subscribe, and happy creating.